Ever,
you are destroyed forever.
and you will never be back.
And you'll never be back.
Man,
Oh, that
that guy's got a
sounds
lot
like Paul.
of faithfulness.
That sounds like Paul. Talking about your channel.
I wonder how the fuck to communicate with Paul. I seem to fall with that, especially right now.
Why would anybody even bother wasting their time?
He's got some good attributes. He's a young kid.
So?
You know, he's worth another bunch of attempts. He's got a lot to work with already. Granted, he's missing big pieces and shit. But he's as put together as anybody else.
He's a nobody.
Now, at what point does helping somebody who doesn't want to be helped become like not help?
Well, I could be totally wrong, and he seems like a hard case. But
you say he's a nobody or a snow bunny? What did you say?
he said he's a nobody.
Really hope he said snow bunny.
We're gonna go with
Take it while you want.
That's what
I
I
think
was
it said
thinking.
snow bunny. Now that you mentioned it, yeah.
I might have. Who knows?
And I'm drier than the fiery pits of hell.
That one just doesn't get old for me.
What did she say? I have to push a button.
I'm drier than the fiery pits of hell.
Yeah, that's not a good reason why I asked for that shit.
Welcome, Wesley.
Whoa,
what do we got here?
Was that a dance?
I think he was showing us his background. Very
Is the
nice.
guy with the prediction?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
But he's exited stage left.
What happened to the original prediction, Wes?
That is a drawing, an artwork of the vision from Jesus Christ. That vision is the Holy Spirit in your bellies like a pearl of great wealth. That is the vision Jesus gave to you on January 4, 2003, when he said it is time, and he poured of his Spirit on all flesh. Then Satan said, sad and delicious. I say you don't know the difference between the two.
I think that you're probably right. And once I change Sarah's name real quick, thank you for the super chat. I think that you two should should engage this, because Sarah might be on this just enough kooky to push back at you.
Well,
Can I ask what I see if you guys are about to get some alone time? All I saw was like a road and a tree or something. That was the vision.
Here,
that's a river. That's a river. That's the still water in Psalm 23.
All right.
That's that. Let's see here.
I'll be back, folks.
It's like cut up.
Here are the two creatures cutting off
boulders or something. Okay.
Are those creatures mutilating somebody?
Those are circle saws made of gold and silver that are rusted on the edge.
They're cutting up legs and shit.
Yeah, they cut people up. Thank you for the explanation. We'd have never known that.
That's what Jesus said you are doing right now.
All right, I'll be quiet so Sarah can get in.
Well, I don't even fucking know. Like you explained a little bit last night on the Machine Lies. I think that was last night. And I think you're trying to describe the process of going through an ego death. You described this as the valley of the shadow of death, which is essentially what you do when you, like, the dark night of the soul is the entrance into the valley of the dark shadow, whatever, that thing. You're cutting up your mind, you're stripping away your falseness of everything that you identify with, you're removing lies, you're stripping yourself.
Who is talking while she is trying to talk?
The death is the ashes in your soul. The valley is the pearl of light in your soul. The valley in the shadow of death. Your soul is death. Your words are death. That valley is in your belly. Tell it to lose everything you have.
Okay,
I mean everything.
The pearl that you're talking about, are you referring to the God spark that gets ignited through a spiritual awakening?
Look,
Is that
you're
the
a
pearls
fool.
that you're referring to?
You're a fool. I'm not going to answer your Satan questions.
Oh, be nice, knucklehead.
I'm just trying to understand your language.
No, you're
Make sure
not.
you're talking
You're
the
not
same.
trying to understand anything. You're a head in the pit, missing half your brains.
All right. Nice chatting with you, Wesley. I was.
What about me? Is anybody here not a head in the pit? Well, you're just gonna come in and tell everybody we're fucked?
We'll see if you're smiling when Jesus sends me to visit you. When you're homeless and without money, being forced to be branded with a barcode called the Omni, we'll see if you're wise asses then. We'll see what pretty little
Wesley
you're sitting on in that
Wesley, were you tasked?
We'll see how that arrogant little high chair of yours fits your ass. When
How about your high chair, Wesley?
I feel like he got triggered or something. Like
We'll
he's
see
not
how
at
you
ease.
are. Your God money is removed from you. We'll see how smart you are then.
Wesley, were you sent to send a message somehow? Were you told to give a message?
Do you need a blankie and a baba?
Hold on.
Joe, he's from Chicago.
You're going to tell that pigeon, or you're going to lose everything you have, Satan.
Is that a yes? You were supposed to be giving us a message?
There it is in brilliant color.
All right, Wesley, you're not
saw
going to really...
that dream from Jesus every day for 20 years.
Wesley.
Now you'll see it when I say you see it, and when I say you don't see it, you will not be allowed to see it.
Wesley, do you understand that no one knows what the fuck you're talking about if you can't communicate better? Do you understand? You sound like a raging lunatic right now. Communicate better.
Do better.
I'm not getting on your rail, punk.
I don't know what that means.
Oh my God, he sent you to hell.
You don't like it? Then go get branded with the Omni. So what?
God spoke to me in a dream about you. He said the saws are for you. And that you need to repent.
The only thing God told you was, it is time. Television, you shall not need the mark. Television, you shall heal without money. No time to talk, Allah, and you want war.
He said when the time of the little horn passes, Wesley, he said, Wesley, my lost prodigal son, return. Stop your evil ways. Stop going to different panels and yelling at people and telling them they're shitty. Telling them they're going to hell and getting chopped up with saws. He said, Wesley, son, you're speaking of yourself.
Tell the vision or lose everything you have.
You suck at telling the vision, bruh. You're really bad at it. You should have sent someone who has some fucking manners.
I already had all the shit from me. I earned it back like 3 times.
You get a choice.
I mean, he didn't teach you the kid shit that people don't listen.
Will you get rid of that share screen back there? I keep bringing it up.
Fine. Then lose everything you have.
Well, you won't be of any fucking help.
What?
So
good
pretending that you are.
You're a winner, dude.
Did you see the hat, Wesley? You know what this means, right?
You got the ring?
The ring? I got a ring.
Yeah, the ring to go with the hat.
Boy, you want to kiss
there
it?
You go. There you go.
Kiss the ring. Kiss it. I got another ring, too. Most of my rings got stolen when the house got broken into.
Yeah, I've been there, done that.
Usually someone you know where that shit is.
Yeah. You're the kind of Christians that are going to take the Omni mark and say it's from Jesus. You'll be branded. Yeah. Your souls and their death will be revealed in your face.
Wesley, can you come on screen so we can see your beautiful face?
And then you're all dead.
I'm not sure there are a lot of Christians out here, bro.
Are you projecting?
Who are you talking to? I'm not sure there are a lot of Christians up here. You open with the type of Christians. Do you not even know who you're talking to? Or are you intoxicated right now?
No, I do not know. Every one of you know who I am. I do not know you.
So yes, what's
There
up?
isn't
Calling me a
anybody on
Christian.
earth that
Act
doesn't
like
know
it.
who I am.
It make me think
And
that
I'm
that's
tired
some
of
nonsense
hearing
when you don't know what
let's
you're
let
talking
Wesley
your
cook.
mouth.
Wesley,
You're
All right.
going down soon.
Wesley, you have the floor,
You're
sir. Please
going
tell us what you want to
down
say.
hard.
Hard?
I'm aroused.
The little dudes look like cone heads. Are these
Isn't there Phil
aliens?
Collins
I think
song,
those
I'm
are
Going Down
rocks.
Hard on You?
Well, like the silvery things look like rocks, but the creatures, the little dudes cutting things up, doesn't it look like they have cone heads?
Yeah,
Yeah.
conehead trolls with tails.
And the leg looks like it came
Yes.
off of Ronald
You would
One
think
got
McDonald.
a
that God could have
tail.
helped you
Yeah.
draw a little better or paint a little better. If you wanted to-
Didn't even bother to take the shoe off.
The leg looks like Ronald McDonald's leg.
Like what? Are all your fingers thumbs or something? How did you even not do a better job?
And the saws really look like compact discs.
They do.
They don't
That's
look like-
where the old fucking System of a Down CDs went.
Wow, what a boring spin you put on it.
How did we draw this?
What a boring.
Is this
fucking
like
image.
AI? How did you do this, Wesley?
I'm not answering any of your questions.
Jesus gave it to
Okay.
him.
Well, then tell us what you want to tell us on your own. We'll shut up and let you cook.
It is tell that vision or lose everything you have.
Anything
Well,
else?
I can't television if I don't understand it.
He left.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yay.
Bye, Wesley. Thanks for stopping by. Come back again sometime soon.
Plot twist. In 2 weeks,
Is
we're
he-
going to see that
bro?
very picture on national news where something happened, some kind of how. There's some little dudes chopping up a leg, and there's saw blades at the hillside. The river's right there, and we're all going to be amazed.
We're all going to hell for mocking,
Well-
dude.
I can't disagree.
Last year, it was a green station wagon with a nuclear bomb driving into Chicago.
What?
Yeah, I got pulled over coming out of Memphis.
Wesley is the cat with the green station wagon.
Yeah, that was his vision last year.
Shit.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
was
was
it
thinking-
the bomb or was it the people getting their legs cut off? Which was the vision last year?
Well, it included the leg, except it wasn't a leg; it was a foot last year.
All right, getting chopped off by saw blades. That's awful specific. Did he say what they represent?
The unpure or something, the unpureness in people.
And the blades would probably be, I don't know, society or the government or something.
He
But-
said
but
we all
not-
had
Y'all trying to make sense of some nonsense, bro.
And he said,
Not totally wrong. He's just a little he's a little off.
well, he said February 22nd is the date to look for.
February 22nd to 20.
Yeah.
He said 2003, we all saw that in a dream. We all saw that image in a dream.
That one?
Me?
That's what he said.
I had one with
Y'all
water.
niggas is
I
out
had
there
a near
shit
death,
right now, bro.
and there was a valley, and there was water and a waterfall. I had one, but that's not what it kind of had the water and the
Talking
fucking
to you,
grass.
Joe. He's talking to you.
I ain't
I
never
was
had
just
no
saying,
dream
like, if
of
I
nuts
wasted my
anywhere
time
close
trying
to
to figure out a lunatic, now you're like, he was talking to me specifically,
Yeah.
huh?
I definitely got to be on the other side then, because I ain't never had that dream ever in life.
Lucky dog.
Yes, you did. You just don't know it.
Cecil,
Please
back
let
the
this
fuck
be.
up from the camera.
Is
The,
it Shrek? We got Shrek coming on.
We have Shrek's
that-
left nostril.
Doesn't look like it. If you ain't made it by now, don't think you're gonna be
He's wheeling
successful.
it from the end. Yeah,
I
Joe.
think Sasquatch done a pretty good Cecil the other night. I think it was Sasquatch.
Yeah. I tried to climb into my camera.
Right,
all,
right.
all I saw was eyeball.
It's like, hey.
I wonder if that's so he can be closer to his microphone. So that's so weird.
Well, you can hear him breathing and smacking and shit too. So like, he needs to back up regardless.
There you go. You do not have
Yes,
long. I told you.
Oh, good. I was getting bored.
Why the fuck would he leave, but then still shout his warnings at the chat? Man, you had the
Because he was
floor.
trying to spread a message.
There's 70 people watching and 7 people on stage who all want to hear how we're gonna die.
We can't
Maybe
wait for more of your bullshit.
Well,
Maybe he wanted to be up here by himself.
He
we've
poured
got
a
a nuclear
tactile
bomb
kite.
from a wagon, and we've got little dudes chopping you up. Which one do you want to die by? Those are your options.
I'm going to go for the little dudes myself. That just sounds so much more interesting.
The
I think
bomb
it's fantastic how
Volcanoes.
people can tell-
Volcanoes.
How people can look at you with a straight face and go, "This guy loves you."
Look
Bow
at
to the
Cecil trying to be an
volcano.
adult. Look at Cecil trying to be an adult. Look at him. Very
He's
good.
doing fucking good, man.
He's doing good so far, Cecil.
We're
Let's see
proud
if
of
the
you.
fucking mic works, man.
I'm proud of you, brother. Thank you.
I wonder, is Wes related to Jack?
Jesus Christ, they're brothers.
At
Wow.
least in some ways, right? He don't feel like he can support his argument, so he says what he's got to say and then runs.
Yep.
And insists on it being true.
Uh-oh. Careful. Dude, getting close, bud.
You're gonna get the hex.
Well, they were doing
Stand
they
back.
were doing some
Stop
kind of
resisting.
radiation protocol testing in Dallas, I think, like 2 weeks ago. And apparently they did the same sort of thing when they were preparing for COVID. So maybe they are bringing in some kind of nuclear weapon.
Who had protocol testing?
Do you see what's
Some
going on here,
on in
Sasquatch?
Texas.
I'm not 100% certain.
Look at sneaky ass Cecil. Cecil, I see you doing the slow creep up. Like I'm not.
Yeah.
He's 25% closer than he was last time I
Right,
looked.
I saw your waist a minute ago, right?
Oh Lord.
Too close.
Oh, what happened?
He got too close.
Flowstate scared him away.
Flow sucked him up.
That nose is something else there, man. Wow. It's just because of the way he holds his head. You know.
Well, yeah, right up
aims
next to the camera.
straight up the schnoz.
Something to do with the West Coast. That's all I can say.
Yeah, like they put too much fluoride in the water or something.
Why did I want to see you earlier, Hardhead? So,
Is that Cecil?
Paul
It's hard to
called
his
it up
beard.
shit.
Look at
That's
that
what it
thing.
was.
It's magnificent.
Ooh, looking good.
Let's get a sound check on Hardhead because you're muted.
Mic check, 1, 2. Hard hat coming through.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm muted out. I'm just trying to figure out my little setup here. Just give me a sec.
Yeah, at first glance, it's a great beard, very impressive. Then you hear him talking, he's like, "Oh, Canadian, eh?"
Hey.
Hey, now never underestimate a Canadian. They will commit genocide while apologizing.
Well, no. Fuck all you Americans. You just had, it's even in your constitution and shit, what happened, and Trump's a fucking goof, but he still won. And you guys have all your guns and you did fuck all about it, and it's in your shit. Just like us, China too, right? Like, I mean, they're weak everywhere, but you guys actually had the something to do and you didn't do it. So don't fucking bash on Canadians, eh?
They would have loved nothing more than if we had done that.
I like
That's
this
actually
guy.
exactly
Let's
what
keep
they
it.
wanted out of us.
We want to hear how come you left the ring over there.
Oh, yes. I'm slow.
Yeah, I don't know. Think this is the time. It doesn't feel like the right place, and it's. I think people are making a bigger deal out of it than what it is. But I definitely wouldn't mind. You know, I thought about talking about it with Paul, but there is no. That's the thing. How do you say this? I don't want to get into it, but the majority of the people on YouTube, I'm kind of disappointed at them taking shit so seriously that happens on YouTube, right? Like there's stuff that's educational and we're learning and stuff. I don't call that entertainment, right? But a lot of shit is entertainment, and a lot of seems like good people are falling into this. Like, and again, I can go into it, but it's not. I wouldn't mind talking about it sometime. But I can't go to Paul because you'll get muted, right? Like as much as he says, anyone that's been a long time guy, if you want to hold me accountable, but the reality is, it's fine. It's the bit and on bit. Paul's fucking great. He's a talented motherfucker. He's funny as fuck, right? And I'm not trying to take away any fiat coming to him, right? But there's no accountability because I'd get muted, I'd get backstaged, I would get talked over, and I don't understand why so many people come and try to do that and get fucking finger banged by them, and then it's entertainment. But anyway, I wouldn't mind talking about Joe. I am so disappointed in you, Joe. I didn't realize you fucking are holding these like I've got a lot of black buddies, right, and guys I work with, and you're holding on to a lot of fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to
hard hat, get him.
But
damn, Joe, what you holding on to, man?
What's wrong with you, Joe?
I think you're right. I study a lot of statistics and shit that people shouldn't even have to look at, and I think I felt a sense of urgency that most people don't.
You should put yourself in back for 5 minutes.
Scott, we've been saying that to you for
sit in the corner and
weeks
think
now.
about what you've done with your life.
White people, bro. You hear this, Jay?
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
These motherfuckers. Wow.
They're gonna make me racist against white people.
I hate them too, Joe. Don't worry
Now,
about it.
Joe, what did you say?
The thing is, Joe, hey, Joe, there's people that have pitted us people together or against each other for a long time. And if we keep, like a lot of these, when you're talking white people, right? And white people, when you look at, if you actually got down to the shit and who are the people, they're Jewish people, right? And and a lot of this shit that's fucking happened.
You look around at where we're at.
Beautiful.
Come on now.
Beautiful.
You're gonna get my this stream taken down. Keep talking about all that nonsense.
I'm aware.
Yeah, it's funny how we can't really talk about fucking really anything, eh?
That the suspect is black.
Did you hear it,
Joe?
Yeah.
You want to hear me tell you a story about the first time? Not the first time. No stories going to jail. We're going to jail now.
I don't know. What is the story offering?
It's over with. You missed
Okay.
it. I told you all that fuck shit was going on. Fucked hard.
Hardhead, I agree that, and I'm aware that people have pitted us against each other. I'm not unaware of that. And as for the later thing you talked about, I wasn't referring to those cats. I just meant the average white person in general. I didn't get a chance to say that, and I probably shouldn't have to say all the great shit white folk do too.
Yeah, I've definitely done a lot of great shit, man.
I do a
Salute
lot
to
of
white people,
activism.
man. White
It's
people,
always
you know
with
what I'm
white
saying?
people.
Unsung heroes too. They're heroes and villains, man. Just like all people, bro.
Just like everyone else.
Why do white people put so many fucking medians in their neighborhoods? It's like you can never take a left turn in a white people neighborhood. Anyway.
So the kids can play in the middle of the street
I
without
had
getting.
not noticed that actually. But you're
Maybe
correct.
it's just Kansas City. I don't know.
No,
We also have
it's in
cul-de-sacs.
Chicago too. They I'm sure it was to keep. I'm stupid, but all the white neighborhoods that join us, they start putting up cul-de-sacs and
Roundabouts
and whatever dude said, yeah, the medians and shit, and so you couldn't just drive straight into their fucking suburbs no more. You had to take main streets. You used to be able to just drive right in there in the back, and now they cut all those off.
I think got to do a lot with
Louis.
I mean,
They used to use the Chicago barrier.
If you're trying to have something conducive for, children to play and be outside, you can't have a city grid like neighborhood. That just wouldn't work. It's not just like cities are built for multiple people to live in, and you know what I'm saying. Suburbs are not.
Planned unit developments. If you're doing families, that's what they call them. You have to have.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of roundabouts too, and it drives me nuts.
You don't dig the roundabouts.
A lot of
people don't know how to use them.
Yeah, people don't know how to use
them. Yeah, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I stop at every one, bro.
I think it's part of the population reduction agenda.
Sometimes. Some what the fuck is it? Rich motherfucker's name? Bill Gates shit. Melinda Gates. I saw this somewhere that their foundations, most of that money that they give away, they give to their other foundations and count it as a giveaway. But it's still their other foundations. I didn't know that shit.
It's a tax dodge.
Yeah, tax dodge. That's what I heard too. I looked into it.
I need to start a foundation.
Because I've heard so many people tell me, you know how much money they've given to charity? And I looked into it, and 90% of it they've given to themselves.
Yep. Yeah, I know. It's great. How what Bill Gates and Warren Buffett both pledged to give away like 98% of their wealth or something. Then they die. It's like, yeah. To your kids' charity.
Right. It's gonna go to the so-and-so foundation, which is owned by Belinda, or it's just that type of shit.
And what's her name? Kim Kardashian's mom. Who's that? Mom Kardashian owns the church in Hollywood. Did you know that?
I was unaware.
Really? God.
It's not a very big church, but it does have. I don't remember anyone specifically, but it's a small church with a handful of high-profile, rich. Celebrities.
Right off.
Chris Jenner, wasn't it?
501c3 shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't that her name, Chris Jenner?
Yeah, Chris.
That's her name. Yeah.
I remember when Bruce was going
married to Caitlyn.
Yes, when Bruce was going through the transition, he went and got his the Adam's apple shaved down, and it was all over the newspapers. And his kids was talking about, that's so mean to assume that that's what he's doing when he had throat surgery. And then, I don't know, 2 weeks later, he come out as a woman with a different name and shit. I thought, how insincere of you fucks. You were out there selling it like everybody's evil, and you know this nigga's transitioning.
Maybe
I'm sorry.
Maybe you got the secret from him.
I'd be lying too. That was my daddy.
And I ain't banging that, that's for sure.
He must have lost.
Maybe he kept it a secret, but there's no way they didn't know. If you understand,
he might have lost a hell of a bet. He might have lost a hell of a bet, man, with the Illuminati. Like, told their secret, and they said, "All right, bitch, you're dead, or we're gonna fucking turn you into a eunuch."
I just had sex. I'm about to eat nachos. It's the greatest moment of my life. Unless you screw it up with whatever it is you're about to say.
Damn. I'm not gonna speak after that.
Hey, babe, we're gonna have nachos later.
Yeah, there you screwed it up. Whatever it is you had to say.
I just got a fresh batch in too.
All right, now you're making me want tea. So, Hardhead, you were saying Paul's a piece of shit and you don't fuck with him no more. What were you saying?
I didn't say any of that shit,
I
bro.
could have sworn that's exactly what you said.
No. He only said that once.
He only said once
or
twice.
Yes, I think.
No, I didn't say any of that fucking shit. I said it's not really, I don't know. I'm not feeling it's the time to fucking go over that. If anything, probably do it with him in person, right? But there's not going to be...
Good luck. Yeah.
No, exactly. It ain't going to happen. It's not, because it's a bit non-bit and it's fine. Like, it's fucking...
Yes, but Hardhead, that's a bit of an excuse, right? Whenever he's pinned down, that's what he...
That's right.
He's going to say, you can't tell bit from non-bit, man.
That's right.
I was just joking.
That's part of the bit. And that's why people, and I don't understand why people get so fucked out or try to get remedy. This is his creation, right? Yes. And I've been in a lot of rabbit holes and out of rabbit holes, and he's fucking great. I move on. That's my journey of my spiritual journey of it's just moving on, right? Like it's I think he's awesome.
On to your spiritual home here at Flowstate.
Yeah. It's well, I don't know. I might throw you in the fucking gutter too sometime, Float. No, I'm just and
that will do me a
I'll
favor.
say this is I was getting comments.
By myself like I'm Jack Talcott.
Well, no, I was getting comments deleted in the chat, right? And that's fine because he says this is his shit. He can do what he wants to keep the flow, read the room, and I get that, right? That's the thing, but I'm not a big metaversal fucking motherfucker, and I like to have fun in the chat. And if someone's gonna delete my shit, unless I'm being a cocksucker, right? Because sometimes I can be.
I understand,
right? But if you're gonna delete my shit, then fuck you. I'm done. I'm gone. I've never gone back. I don't. Right? Like fuck this shit. It's anyway. It's all good. It's his shit, and he's doing great. Right? So
I like your
no big deal.
perspective on it. I like your perspective on it.
It's a good perspective.
I was good with him, hard hat, until he started talking about my family. Then I had a problem.
I'm assuming you criticize him when you do that or go against his.
Yeah, but I'm fine. You can talk about my family, talk about my dog, talk like it's all fucking.
He will.
You got it. You don't take it. You know what I mean? But it's you got to remember it's a bit, man. Like it's
yeah,
it's a bit, and that's why it's people take this serious, and then he gets more material, right? But it's the same. If he's evolved in this last year and a half that I followed him, right? But it's the same thing, which is fine, right? It's his deal, but it's the same fucking thing, right? Jack bitten on bit, the same shit. You know, a while ago, like it was really good, man. There was a lot of really good people on there, right? And they all got pushed off. We had a good crew of fucking really different fucking awesome people that had different views, and I could, go into a list or whatever, and they've all moved on. Right?
I was actually just sort of wondering who would make the
throw some names.
Brian O'Shea, Wizard.
Well, a couple names. You know what? I fucking the old the Navy guy. I'm not good with names, but the Navy guy, he was great, right? There's a bunch. I loved.
You
I
can
love.
look at half the niggas on this panel. You could say that. We don't have to reach too far. I'm looking on panel. I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4 motherfuckers at least that used to be over there, have a good time, and now all moved away. And that don't count Jack and fucking Tommy now.
Yeah, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that because this is the whole thing. And he's even said it, like you're in a space to learn and then you keep growing and moving, right? And so if you move on, you're not getting what you want to get. It's time. It's okay, right? Like he's got new people, I'm sure, coming, right?
There
it's
are many
all
channels out there. It is okay. Yes.
But I don't know, there was just we had a really good thing. It seemed like a lot of really cool, interesting fucking people. And
he wasn't concentrated on Jack all the fucking time or just, being a troll channel then, man. He wasn't doing that back then. We was conversing. It wasn't about other people all the fucking time. We actually had conversations and shit.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I got to give it to him too. He shows up every fucking day, right? And so when and I know he's cut back on his time, but I mean, you got to get some material, right? And so I understand the Jack thing, but then, I love Jack. I've said it, but Jack, he deserves his own misery. Like, I would never let someone fucking fuck with me for as long and be disrespectful to me. Like I would be gone, right?
I always assume Jack must be getting paid in order to keep this relationship up. That's the first time I've
He doesn't just put up with it. He throws people who try to help him under the bus.
Yes, so I always assumed he was
that's
getting
why earlier when I was listening to him going, when it was just him, he's like, why don't you see if you can help me with my goals? I'm thinking, why the fuck would anybody do that?
Lindsay, you better get up here and explain yourself.
I'm going to get some tea, man.
She called us a bunch of losers, I think.
Like she's in the position to say that to us.
I saw her. Awesome. She specifically said, Chuck, I read the comment.
Oh, troublemakers. I'm sorry, I misread that.
Did you hear that she's got a lesbian fisting story?
Oh, I thought she had the porno.
It wasn't her. She wasn't doing any of the fisting, the lesbian fisting, but it's her story. She has a story about it. That's all I'm saying. You know, real life lesbians are not as hot as we were led to believe that they would be.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, they're hairier, they're bigger. One's built like an Atlanta linebacker. I've seen her.
Lumberjack.
That's why you're supposed to go with the bisexuals. They're usually prettier.
Yes, I agree. I agree. Turns out bisexuals are where it's at.
Oh, you'll fit
bisexual
right in
women.
with Paul.
Like Wesley Curry, this bisexual woman.
Is that what we were talking about? Because I sort of got distracted there for a bit. Did we get on lesbians somehow?
Yeah, like Salty Siren and Witness.
That makes.
They're not full lesbians though.
No, I'm not bisexual.
Speaking of the devil,
play one on TV.
Yes, he did. Well, I had to take a break and freshen up, get ready for work, but I cooked up this for me. Bacon,
What do we got?
an egg on the broiler. Yes.
An egg?
Oh wow.
Yes, I put an egg on top of it. Full
Very
red
nice.
pepper and black pepper, and I also have some chips on the side for me.
Look at
Well,
you.
looks like you're eating like a king.
Yes, I know to cook.
I was gonna say, where's the green stuff? Where's your veggies? Is that a whole thing of bacon with some eggs on top?
Correct. Yeah, I
You
should
look
get
like
some
a
veggies.
man.
I'll eat some of that eggplant I had yesterday. I'll go ahead and get some of that eggplant.
My
This
food
comment's
eats
hilarious.
Veggies. Veggies are what my food eats.
Well, here's the corn chips and beans. So actually, I have veggies. So this is bean.
Now I'm hungry. Hey, Flowstate, I'm gonna go get some to eat.
It's not
Right on.
green.
I just got done eating like a whole pile of chicken wings.
Yeah,
no, I would-
it's not green, but I have veggies. I had the corn chips
Peace
and the
out,
bean
y'all.
dip.
Later. Thanks for coming up. I'm probably not going too much longer. But I thought there was
Spit it
something
out.
that I felt like I had something left to do, or I don't know. I don't even know.
Hey, did you see somebody just texted me and said at 11, what the hell timestamp, 1:11:40 or something like that, that Paul was with Verily saying something to Snaps about her. Would you have her baby, even if she's going to abort it right afterwards? Like, what the fuck?
Wait, what?
Go to let me look at this. See, go to
Where?
his stream today.
I'm not gonna pull it up now.
Copy. No.
Yeah, no, I don't like that fucking shit that they talk about Verily. Like, even though Verily like has never done or said
Yeah.
anything nice to or about me, like
That's
I still
still
don't like. I
good.
don't approve of any of that bullshit.
It's kind of horrible. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing with these clips. When people say someone said this, half the time they're lying. So that's why Flowstate and I kind of go ahead and review it just to verify what the hell happened.
Yeah.
I just open it up. You want to hear it?
No.
Nope.
Said no.
Roger that.
Nope. I don't want to give that sort of shit any more airtime.
Especially that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong, Look Within, but it's the same thing as like Jack's family situation. There's just some shit that like there's no reason to get that low and dirty with it. It does. It's scumbags everybody. Probably the person doing the attacking on that level gets scumbagged worse than the person they're attacking. Ironically, which I mean, I suppose is justice. At least in my mind, the person doing the attacking is always.
That's obvious to you. It's obvious to me. Do you think these other people, they just don't know, or
I was just sort of a stream of consciousness. I wasn't even talking to anybody really. I don't know what you think.
Shit, I'm forgetting that fast, but shit, if you can remember what you were saying, I'm saying that you see it obviously for what it is, and I'm thinking it's obvious. It should be obvious to everyone. It's obvious to me, and I'm just speaking about whatever it is, and some people, is it not obvious to them? Do they not see
I would
it?
assume it's obvious to everybody too. I wasn't saying what I was saying because I thought somebody needed to hear it. It was just a dump of consciousness, honestly. But I think it's obvious to everybody, don't you?
Yeah, I don't even know what we're talking about in particular, but yes, I be thinking this shit's obvious, and if it's obvious to me, we were talking in particular about how you attack motherfuckers, and everybody's aware it's a bad look. I think it says more about the person doing the attacking than about the person being attacked. I don't understand, and we're all aware of that.
I think it's still just a show of force, right? Like snafu snaps, of course, is
fierce.
zero of all that shit. He has to know that he's a douchebag. He's got no credibility. He looks like shit, but he's able to strong arm people. People don't want to fuck with him. I'll fuck with him all day long. Snafu snaps, your little bitch.
Yeah, you're a little bitch. And you know I said that.
I hear you.
But I get how people don't want to deal with somebody out there like just striking somebody who's got nothing to do and nothing to lose. Be mad at your channel. It's not a smart fight to get in.
If you're saying
Officer Snaps has more to lose than he thinks he does. So watch your ass.
That is true. I do know that. That is true.
I think it's a fear-based aggression to keep people away from you, like in the ghetto, and you give a motherfucker a hard look. Only young motherfuckers do that shit. You get older and you be like, oh my God, I look like such an idiot trying to play hard so no one will fuck with me. You know, that's what it seems like we're talking about now. Some people come off all aggressive and shit to keep people away from them.
Yeah, but I mean, the only real way to cut the legs out from that is to cut the legs out from the channels that continue to platform him. And I'm just not that grimy.
I don't know if that's I wouldn't do that.
There's some more ways I've been working on.
I haven't thought that far about it, but he obviously can't keep a channel of his own, and I'm not suggesting because I don't believe in the striking thing.
I heard
really.
You saying that he had multiple channels. Flo, I was unaware.
He's on his 9th one, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there's nothing on that
3, 4, 9.
Plus, he's all accounts.
Don't worry, the crew will keep him going.
Plus, he has alts.
But yeah, he has alts too. But here's the thing I did that you can review in real time. I branded him. No one called him Officer Snatch before I started doing it, and now even Paul calls him that.
Yeah, I like that shit. It's so funny to me.
I know.
A
lot of people who would consider it be his tribe thinks the same thing we think about him, and if shit happened, they wouldn't cover his ass. Period. Because he acts like one of those officers that would gun people down.
Hey,
everybody say hi to Planet X Watcher. She's probably clipping this right now. Hi, Planet X Watcher. Suck our dick.
You say what we think.
Suck our eggplant, please.
I got a feeling I think a little different of Snafu than you guys.
You think different from everybody about everything.
Yeah, I think you cats maybe think, like when you say officer, I never considered him a cop in real life. I never even thought that hard about it, I guess. He don't weigh that heavily on my mind, but I never thought he might be a cop for real.
Well, but he's a snitch.
He'll be more cop at best, but he acts like he interrogates us like he is a cop, so Officer Snatch fits him.
Can I throw something out there?
I like it. Thank you. Yeah.
Joe, he's the one that's striking people's channel and saying out publicly that he's going to get their channel struck, and then he's just a snitch. He's just a snitch. So Officer Snatch, Patrolman Snatch.
Hey guys, can I throw something out there?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't like to. I don't like to talk over and interrupt and that's why I like to listen. But I just want to throw this out there. I do like Snaps. Now you could have a lot to say about his presentation and this and that, But with what I've seen with Snaps over the time that I've been on, is we all have a kind of a hill to stand on, right? Like some truth we've come to that we think is that's very important, right? And the shit he's coming up with, I don't think he's out of his head. I think he's right. I think there's a lot of left and right people put on social media to control narratives and shit. And I think he's on whatever he's on, but it's his presentation and it's how he's coming about. But I do like Snaps, and that's why I've stuck with him.
Too.
Yeah, you're right.
It's mostly his presentation and the way he come off, but I learned to love him.
Yeah, he's right about that one thing, but with the way he comes off and presents it, even he's right. He can't stop it. He can't stop the narrative control. If you just look at how I control the narrative with him, and he has no leverage. He has no leverage. Oh yeah, that one.
Running all around telling him how Paul and Snafu and OTW, how we raped her, we sexually assaulted her online. Like, you want to tell them about?
Well, that is true. I mean, we did kind of do that. You remember?
Well, that's okay. I'm proud of being a metaversal raper. If she wants to fucking put me in
I'll fucking rape here and there metaversally. What's up? I'll mount this bitch right now.
The raping in jail.
Yeah, I'll mount her too. I'll hold her down for you.
What's this fucking?
This dude is trash. Hard hat.
Yeah, that's some weird shit right there, bro.
Pogo in the black dress up there doing all this talking over us. We're saying important shit.
I can say whatever I want.
Go ahead, Venus. It's all you. Go ahead and tell everyone about your metaversal rapes, your lawsuits, everything. Go ahead.
Hey, bro, about everybody's channel.
People see this.
Right.
I find it funny, Venus, you're very quiet since we talked about your metaversal accusations of rape. How we raped you and sexually assaulted you.
She doesn't want her vaginal walls beat up again.
Yeah, the vaginal wall stretched and beat and completely some cupcake stuffed in it.
By the crew. She doesn't want the crew to.
All right. Hard hat, say again what you think about Snaps.
My favorite is when I got to play an OTW.
You're muted.
Unmute,
Yeah,
please.
well said, hard hat.
You're muted.
Then what happened?
Hard hat. I can't hear you.
Muted.
You're muted, hard hat.
How's he just
You
gonna?
apparently can't outside.
Yeah, I'm new at this, eh? You know what? His presentation is, and who he is who he is, right? So I guess we can focus on that. I focus on these things he's coming out talking about, things we need to be aware of. Try to find this truth in our walk. And so yeah, I guess
there's no
that character shit. Okay, right? So I get you.
He
I don't
called
know
me and Flo and
you
Kitty
get me. There's not
Whopper the
truth
other
in
day.
what he's saying. I've chased down like every single fucking pedo lead that he's come out screaming about. I've chased down all of them except for Marfugal. They've all been wrong. He doesn't have shit. He's just out trying to intimidate people.
He throws shit at the wall and hopes it sticks. That's their MO. It's just they throw as much shit as they can and then hope it sticks. There's
Who is
no
they, Scott? And the way you're using, I'm just curious. Who is they?
Go walk up on Paul and watch what he's going to do. He's going to throw a barrage of shit at your way, accusations, who you are, what you are, how you can't do what he can do, this, that, and the other, and then just see how you respond. If you do respond in any way other than affirmative to his fucking functional beliefs, he'll
Don't
just
have a heart attack, Scott.
Kick you off.
Scott, you're wrong. And here's why: if you can out muscle him, you can out muscle him in his belief structure. You can use his own reason against him. You can totally.
Hey Hank, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're kind of new on the scene, and you're full of shit. There's no way to get any remedy there, bro.
Hank knows exactly what he's talking about.
So, Flo, you're telling me you can have a conversation with Paul?
He done it. I saw him do it.
No. Oh, I have. Sorry, I guess
Get
I
the
didn't know
fuck
what I
out
was
of
talking
town.
about. I misunderstood the situation altogether. Hank is not wrong, but neither is Hard Hat. You're both actually kind of right.
You can have a,
Yeah. You can do it, but it takes a lot of it's way
Buddy,
more effort. Than
I don't know how dumb you guys are, but there's times when you think you're getting somewhere, and with what I'm getting with my fucking trades. Oh, fuck you guys.
He said he playing y'all.
No,
Y'all
Hard Hat,
think y'all
finish your
getting
statement.
somewhere, but it's part of Paul's
Well, maybe I'm
acting
being
plan.
played, but I know to use my mute button properly. So,
I mean,
the audience can decide. Maybe
it
we are
sorta
being
goes-
played. At least we can mute and unmute when we want to.
Where else would we get these fantastic clips from if we didn't go play with him?
Someone like Flowstate is going to be power hungry and controlling and want to be egoic.
Exactly.
I want to get rid of the word ego because nobody fucking uses it right. Ego literally means I. It's myself. It's me. That's what ego fucking
I
means.
tried to teach Jack. He wasn't having it.
Yeah. But when people say ego, they mean pride and arrogance or narcissism. They don't actually mean the ego. It's very annoying.
Yeah, well, they distance themselves from the bad parts of themselves, right? It's actually quite egoic to blame things on ego.
Flo, really? Damn, that was heavy. Fuck you. Damn. All right. I gotta say it again in my head.
Yeah, it's an ego protection thing to act like the egoic shit isn't part of you.
Yeah, it's like a form of dissociating from yourself. You're detaching from yourself and becoming part of the one, of the all, and denying that shitty parts are actually you.
Yeah, you can
I just
use
want more
ego
power over the
too.
one. I want the universe to be in the state I wanted to be in. So,
A lot of people use ego in the sense that when they're trying to make themselves look better to the other person,
Mm-hmm.
they'll get egotistical.
Like this guy right here, Wesley. Nidish, have you met Wesley Curry II? You should meet him. He's great. Wesley, you should meet Nidish.
You got a channel?
I don't know if he does. He bounces around panels and tells us all how we're going to hell. You just missed
Hello?
him.
And he
Because
does
he
it
got the
badly,
vision.
bro. He's bad.
Gotta have the vision, though.
oh damn! I want to know how it's going to hell. Oh my! I can't believe
Well,
this.
he came up. Hey, Curry, come back up so we can see the saw blades.
He's got two ways you're going to die and go to hell. One of them is from a green wagon holding a nuclear bomb. The other one is a couple conehead aliens, little dudes coming around chopping you up into pieces.
Oh,
that sounds cool.
So there's no risk in summoning that underworld goddess. That's great. So summoning that underworld goddess will not send me to hell. That's awesome to know.
Well, the last time I heard about aliens, they were in Miami and they were 7 to 10 feet tall. That's not small.
I remember.
So there's going to be the 7 to 10 feet tall aliens from Miami that's going to take me to hell?
No, these are the little ones that drink coffee in Men in Black.
And one of them has a tail.
Oh, yeah. And I did hear about some little ones in Mexico. They look like paper mache.
Yes.
All the alien shit. I've never been more convinced that aliens is all a hoax until the government started coming out. Until
yeah, you know it's something. They never
like once it
we
became
got the
like
satellites now, we got the drones now. We can do electrolyte magic, and we can get some visions in the sky.
It's not even difficult now.
But we also can have like hover drones and shit, right? Like I think
But
that
look,
I think
we
that
had
Area
Easy's
51
hologram. We had Tupac's hologram. Maybe we'll get a Jesus hologram.
We will
I
get one. I guarantee you. People
coming down from the
fall in
clouds.
line
Yes.
and give me shit because I don't believe it. I'm gonna say shit like crazy shit like Jesus is in me. That's not him, and I'm gonna get fucked up for that.
Well, let's
But
see.
you'll fall
I
for
have the left-hand path winning this war against the right-hand path, so it will be more AI technology-based, probably aliens.
Yeah.
What would the right hand path look like?
Yeah, Sarah is correct. The left-hand path will be the right hand path.
Man, y'all, here y'all go.
I don't think so.
How did you come to that conclusion, Hank?
I see patterns. I did some tarot readings. It just and they're just just look at the Abrahamers on YouTube and see how scared they are, how
Hank,
poorly the tactics are.
What are the left hand and the right hand? You guys, this is a common term with you cats. The left hand path and the right hand path.
Is this liberals and conservatives?
That's what I would have thought. Right?
No.
What are you talking about?
Take it away, Sarah.
Well, we can go the witchcraft route. You got the left hand
Is
path.
that
and right
left or
hand
right?
path.
Okay.
Left hand's black magic, right hand's white magic. You can
Okay,
go.
the black magic is going to win.
Yes, black magic wins this round.
Yes.
These opinions are theirs alone. I don't know. I don't have any opinions on it.
Black people.
I actually sent you an email on this, Flo. Did you read that whole thing on how
No, I
I
didn't.
relate it to Egyptian gods and whatnot in the
No, I
Bible?
didn't. I need to. I saw that it was there. That's one of these. This is the stuff that like I need some clear headspace and focus to.
Yeah, no, it's a long one too, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Yeah, I don't read.
No, Flo, just believe what Wesley Snipes says. Always bet on black.
Always bet
Wesley
on black.
Snipes, right on.
Well, black doesn't always win.
Not in today's world.
Well, only
It
for
doesn't-
400 years. It's about the time
You
for a
know that it
change.
doesn't crack, though. Can we all agree it doesn't crack?
It
No, it
does not.
cracks.
That's been scientifically proven now.
This fentanyl has changed all that. Black cracks now.
All right. It's a good time not to do that shit anymore.
I don't know. I'll throw this in. I kind of jumped out there, so I'm not sure what was said at the end. But I'm sometimes my intuition is telling me all this. We're from Pleiadians and the aliens and all this shit. I kind of think that's actually maybe part of the psyop of, you know, because if we can look at the reality of the pedophilia, the fucking criminality going on with the governments, we're still in Roman times. Like, if you look at the reality of this situation, it's fucking nasty.
Yeah.
And then during the 3 years of tyranny, when we saw 80% of the population either too afraid to face the reality or they just went with it, right? And
When
didn't
Trump
jump
was in
out like
office,
some
you
of
mean?
us, that I think these, because, you know, how come in this day and age of phones and all this great fucking cameras we have, you know, you don't get no fucking real good stuff. This, some of the stuff you see in the sky, they have amazing hologram technology. I've seen videos from the 80s of like crazy real
I was waiting
shit.
for you to say the 80s. All the best stuff was in the 80s.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wonder if all this aliens, this, you know, all this, the king and queen of Britain there are lizards and all this shit. That's a lot of stuff to make us that are talking the truth about the reality of look what's going on. Look at the, you know,
Very good. I see where you
our society, you know?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. But here's how I know
Orson Welles
that
that
that's
had
gonna win.
what it was called?
When,
the David
when,
Walker still.
when,
Hank doesn't yield, bro.
yeah, when Hard Hat hears about all this stuff that Lee's is doing, he causes fear. And when I hear about it, I go to the hardware store and build one myself. So that's the difference. That's what I know.
Bro, I don't live in fear, buddy. Just so you know, Hank, I don't live in fear when I'm talking like this. It's wonderful to know and to be kind of knowing a bit of truth and be searching for truth. Everything I do is not like, there's so much I could say, but I don't live in fear, bro.
Yeah, I get you.
Live with
I think it's
I got a
fascinating too, and
better
I don't live
question.
in fear either.
Do you think existence comes from a beautiful place and you're just gonna go back to a beautiful place?
I think that I don't know where it came from, but I think that it goes wherever we choose. And so if we choose a beautiful place, it will be. And I don't think it's by what we think we want, it's by where we focus our energy. And so, you know, to that extent, if you focus all your energy on negative shit, even if you think you're doing it for the right reason because you want the right thing, you still focus your energy on negative shit. And so you're going to get more of it.
I agree with Flowstate.
So you're a positive thinker?
I try to be. I mean,
No, I'm talking about Hank, the agreeer.
Oh.
Oh yes, absolutely. I try to focus on what I want now, because if I focus on stuff I don't want, I get more of it.
So you're into the "so as a man thinketh" thing.
Affirmative.
Thank you.
What do you think?
I think we think too much negative stuff. Period.
I do too.
I think when aliens come, stop trying to shoot down ships.
Yeah. Here's the thing. There is some stuff that's obviously bad. We should guard ourselves against, but we just need to be aware of it.
Awareness and dwelling are different, right? Like Smith dwells on shit, on the negative. Fucking Snaps dwells on the negative. These people are going to get more of the negative that they focus on. I try to focus on the positive. I try to keep even though like I do hella drama anymore, it's more than I really should. I try to keep it at least above the belt mostly and like within bounds. And I don't sing along with songs anymore, actually. I still listen to all sorts of garbage music, but if you listen to music of any song, it's all junk, and it's all bad mantras, so I just don't sing that shit.
I just went to Colorado Springs maybe yesterday or the day before. Yesterday, and my girl likes gospel music. We took her car, so on the way there we listened to gospel, and on the way back we listened to my drill music, rap shit. And I thought both were like a gift from God. I was so happy that, listening to her shit on the way up there was the greatest shit I ever heard. And then my shit, of course, it's talking about shooting motherfuckers and selling drugs, but I think it's the greatest shit in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, so no Black Sabbath, no Blue Oyster Cult?
Now, Blue Oyster Cult, you have to sing along with.
Oh, Black Sabbath? No, she's not that kind of white.
Gospel
well,
music,
Danzig, 311.
Man, I've seen 311 so many times. Of course I have. I've been to like 7 311 concerts. Kind of tired of them, actually.
Red Hot Chili Peppers under the bridge.
We're in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he's back. Okay, we get to hear about the devil.
There you go, Flo.
So, do you want to walk us through the hellscape one more time, sir?
I need to change my subtitle.
Mr. Wesley.
I want you to absorb the vision.
I think this thumbnail needs some sheep in it.
Here, I'll explain it to you. On the left, there are some men. I think he said there were angels, and behind them there are stones, I think. And somehow they are breaking these men into pieces, and the sun is up, and that's a road going somewhere. I'm not sure. I think that's what he told us.
Oh, that's what this is. River. We're looking at. Where are the men? At these dudes on the bottom?
Yeah, bottom left.
Okay,
with and the cone head.
Yeah, those are saw blades. I wasn't listening, but those are saw blades.
Those are men with saw blades coming out the ground. Saw blades.
Right, and so he's slicing up people because this is the God of love.
And those, hey guys, those trees on the right there, that's the Twin Towers, and the greenery on top is the explosion as they're collapsing.
Then why are there 3 trees?
No, you're missing it. The 2 empty spaces in between, those are the towers.
Thank you, Joe. Okay. Thank you, Joe.
Isn't that just bad for the zombies?
Well, is this a 2-way lane, the street here?
Okay, it may be a river. I could have exaggerated a little bit.
Oh, that's
it may be a
river.
stream or a river, yeah.
The only 2-way lane up here is Hank.
Damn, Hank, like that? You AC/DC?
He probably think he about 3 more flavors on top of that, bro. He's intricate is what he is.
Mr. Curry, do you have anything to add to our explanation of your hellscape?
Yes, did we get it right? I think we got it right. Except there might be aliens. They might not be aliens.
Why is he being so
let me ask you,
standoffish?
Mr. Curry, I'm just now beating you. Is this picture upside down or right side up?
What's that planet?
I'm pretty sure he said it was the sun.
As above, so
I'm
below.
looking at it. That's definitely Swiss cheese.
That's what the moon is. Everybody knows that's what the moon's made out of.
The moon's made out of green cheese.
So weird. Wesley Curry, you're a weird motherfucker. Why are you sitting up here and just shutting up? I've never seen you do this before. I can't get you to talk today.
That's my magic.
He's sharing the vision.
Because
excuse me, Hank, you don't have magic, you have voodoo.
It's
same thing.
It's probably because he knew I was wearing the fucking hat.
Yeah. He fears your God.
Yeah, I will flick water at you too.
I think that's an abstract picture of Jackie Gleason.
Jackie Gleason, very good. His face in the honeymooners, yeah. Oh, you put that hat on and pulled rank on Wesley, so now he's quiet.
It could be Flowstate or it could be me. We won't figure it out.
I'll visit each one of you without TV.
Did he rage quit?
Gone.
Well,
I think the picture of the piss and fire beats the trees that's supposed to be the Twin Towers in Jackie Gleason's face.
I gotta say that I mischaracterized this shit very bad, intentionally, to see if he would hop up here and correct me if he'd open his mouth and correct me. Actually, it was supposed to be, I don't know. I don't want to be the guy now. I'm afraid. But it was some guys getting cut up. I don't know. They could tell you better than me. Those were saw blades, not whatever I said there were.
Why is Leo the freak and saying that Flo isn't Catholic? He's Catholic.
That's funny.
I think it's because I am not Catholic, but I do eat pussy. Is that correct, the freak? Is that what you're thinking?
Sounds like it, right?
Oh, you're going to go to hell, Flo.
No, I'm not. I went to Catholic high school.
Pussy is good for your eyesight.
He came from hell already.
I got 30-30. Oh, maybe that's bad, bitch.
30-30.
I'll show you what I know.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
So,
pretty
Sarah.
I eat pussy to whiten my teeth.
What was
It's
you
good for all
talking
sorts of
about
things.
this thing in Texas earlier?
Oh, I don't remember where I was hearing it. I heard it in passing. But
Texas.
they were talking about how shortly before, the pandemic, they were training people how to deal with this virus that was going to come through, and they were doing the same sort of thing for radiation protocols, and they've been talking about nuclear war and whatnot. So what's his nuts with his lovely visions may not be entirely wrong if they actually do bring in some kind of radioactive weapon.
Well, I'm glad I'm in Colorado right now. Sucks for my family.
That's the worst place to be, Joe.
I'm here, right? Why Chicago, man? Give it up. Black folks, he's racist.
Colorado's got NORAD.
Yeah, that's right. We got Cheyenne Mountain and all that shit here.
Oh, shit. I'm late on the draw, but I'm doing it anyways. This is for you, Wesley.
You are destroyed forever. You are destroyed forever. And you will never be back. And you'll never be back.
And you will never be back.
All right, I'm getting ready to wrap up.
Sounds like a plan, bro.
That's nice.
Who's got some final words? Anybody who wants to say something? Hard hat, what you got? Give us some
I wish
wisdom.
you to play the clip of Jeannie nodding her head like that.
Of what?
Jeannie nodding her head like that. I dream of Jeannie.
I don't have one. The best I can offer you is Sarah nodding her head.
Okay, good. Get her undressed and we'll do this thing.
Yeah. Good enough.
All right. Hard hat, what do you think?
Well, I don't have much. I just want to say I fucking love Joe. I don't care. He's a racist. I fucking still love him. I accept Joe. I really do like Joe. And I love you all. And fucking, let's all be good and positive and love each other. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
Dig it. I
Good
dig
deal.
it.
All right, hard hat.
Here, let me go and get out of here. I think we are all people. We are all just the same. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and sometimes we remember that we go a lot easier on people. Be a lot more forgiving. You cats be easy. Love you all.
Adios. Talk to me, Chuck.
I will say, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm going to say we know Canada isn't real, so we can just forget about
It's
that.
a state. It's always been a state.
It's like the redheaded stepchild of the United States.
Yeah.
The way I look at it. And
Agree.
God will forgive you for playing a priest.
And out of all of those people, we do know who plays the best game. Shout out Flo. Right?
All right, Sarah, you have a good night. Flo, have a good one. We'll
Good
catch
night.
you later.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Good night. I never have final words. I just say peace.
We have
Oh,
a
we have
late
Wesley back. Okay.
Wesley, you're back.
Yep.
What do you got? I was just getting ready to wrap up, but
that is the vision that Jesus told you 3 times to tell. Those of you who do not tell it are not baptized, and you shall fall very hard. Sad.
Wesley, what do you get out of doing all this? Do you get a guaranteed spot in heaven or something if you tell all of us this stuff?
Those are not questions I ask Jesus.
What questions do you answer, Wesley? Okay, never mind. All right. Good night.
Do you think that he drinks a little Michelob Ultra?
Something.
All right, thanks.
Good night.
Night. All right. I don't know what the rest of you are doing here. Oh, you know what? Hold on. If the rest of you are here, y'all just stay right where you're at.
How gangster are you, cuz? How gangster are you, nigga? I'll show you how gangster I am, nigga.
We are going to look for a... Who are we going to shove off to? You want to shove off somewhere? Let's do it. Give me just a second. Let's see who's up here to redirect to. There. Where is... I saw one earlier. Hold on. There's one specific one that I'm looking for that I saw earlier, but maybe I need to refresh this. Maybe that's what I need. Hang tight. We will be with you shortly. I need to get better at doing this. What the fuck? That's crazy. I wonder if he ended it early. Huh. All right. Change of plans. Where are we going? Right here. Thank you for staying around for the room raid that's coming up. Like, subscribe, share. If you don't want to share it, click the copy or click the share button and then click copy, and it counts in the algorithm. Check out the merch. There is merch stuff. I did put up the hoodies that Angelo got. If anybody saw those, they're now back available again. So check those out. The link is in the description box. Thank you for watching.